Friends, for generations, we've been fed the same tale. You need a soulmate, you can't truly thrive alone. Society screams at us to couple up, promising that only in another's embrace will we find completion and escape loneliness. But what if these messages are nothing more than a distracting clamor, preventing you from discovering a magnificent truth? What if the very life you're told to fear, the life lived solo, is actually the gateway to your most authentic, powerful, and truly free self? I, Edgar Cayce, have walked both paths, witnessed the compromises and the liberations, and I tell you now, with profound certainty, living alone isn't just good, it's an opportunity for unparalleled growth, a profound journey into the depths of your own being. Today, we're not just discussing a lifestyle, we're unlocking a forgotten blueprint for self-mastery, a roadmap to a fulfillment so deep you'll redefine everything you thought you knew about happiness. So tune out the world's noise and prepare to discover the immense power that awaits you in the sacred space of your own making. Let's begin by sweeping away that constant barrage of find your other half messages. They are quite simply noise. I've experienced life intertwined with another, and I've savored the profound peace of solitude. I can tell you straight up that living alone is not merely a good option, it's a magnificent transformation. It's not emptiness, it's freedom in its purest, most potent form. Just consider your life right now. Every morning, that first ray of light is your personal alarm, dictating nothing but your own awakening. That moment, that entire day, is undeniably yours. Every decision, from what you wear to what you pursue, flows from you, unburdened by external negotiation. That remote control, no one's vying for it. That last slice of pizza, all yours. But these are just the small daily triumphs. The true magnificence lies deeper. When you choose to live alone, you are by necessity compelled to face yourself. There's no convenient shadow to hide behind, no other person to use as a crutch for your fears or insecurities. It's just you, standing tall, confronting the world head-on, discovering reserves of strength you never knew you possessed. Think for a moment about how relationships often chip away at our essence. We've all seen it, perhaps even lived it. Slowly, subtly, people begin to lose themselves. The vibrant individual they once were fades, diluted by the constant need to accommodate, to compromise, to please. What movie do I want to watch morphs into what movie would they enjoy? Where should I eat becomes where do they prefer to go? Bit by bit, piece by piece, you yield pieces of your identity, blurring the lines of who you truly are. But living alone, that's when you reclaim your true voice, unearthing the authentic self that may have been buried under layers of expectation. It's in this solitude that you truly begin to understand what makes you tick, what fuels your passions. You learn to fix things, to confront problems, to become your own solver and builder. You discover, unequivocally, that being alone doesn't equate to being lonely. It means being whole, complete, and utterly self-sufficient. Some may tell you that nothing beats coming home to someone. I tell you what's infinitely better: coming home to peace. Coming home to a space that is an unadulterated reflection of your soul, an environment where you can shed all pretenses and truly be yourself, without compromise, without explanation, and most liberatingly, without apology. The relentless game of negotiation that often defines relationships can be utterly exhausting. Can I do this? Should I do that? Will this upset them? Will that cause an argument? Your life becomes a series of calculations and considerations designed to maintain harmony, often at the cost of your own authenticity. When you live alone, the only person you need to negotiate with is yourself, and I assure you, that is the most crucial negotiation you will ever undertake, one that fosters immense personal growth. Imagine your life as a race. In a relationship, it's often a three-legged dash. No matter how ready you are to sprint, you're bound to match someone else's pace. Living alone, you run at your speed, charting your own course. Want to learn Spanish at 3 a.m? Do it. Feel the urge to rearrange your entire apartment at midnight? Go right ahead. Craving breakfast for dinner? Nobody's there to judge your culinary choices. People often ask, but what about support? Let me be clear, the strongest support system you will ever cultivate is the one you build yourself. This includes friends who actively choose to be in your life because they genuinely want to, who respect your choices, and most crucially, that unshakable inner strength that blossoms from knowing you can handle anything life throws your way. I observe too many rushing into relationships, driven by an almost palpable fear of being alone. They dread the perceived judgment of others or the terrifying prospect of a Friday night with no plans. But listen closely, those Friday nights alone can become the most transformative, pivotal moments of your existence. It's in those quiet hours that you truly learn to enjoy your own company, to listen to the whispers of your soul. You discover your deepest passions, the authentic joys that resonate purely with you. These moments lay the unshakable foundation of who you are destined to become. And what could be more beautiful about living alone than the profound silence? Not the stark, empty kind of silence, but the deeply peaceful kind. The kind where your own thoughts emerge with crystal clarity, where you can finally listen to the unburdened rhythm of your own heart. There's no background hum of someone else's drama, no incessant pressure to fill the space with meaningless conversation, just pure, unadulterated presence. Let's address the practical side, your finances. When you live alone, every financial decision is precisely that, yours. No arguments over unnecessary expenses, no compromising on your savings goals, no splitting bills with someone whose spending habits diverge wildly from your own. Your money, your rules, your future. And the pervasive myth of loneliness? Being in a relationship offers no guarantee against it. In fact, feeling lonely while lying right next to someone can be one of the most agonizing forms of solitude, but when you choose to live alone, you learn to confront loneliness directly, to develop genuine, lasting solutions instead of temporary fixes that merely mask deeper needs. Your career, too, flourishes exponentially. Your focus is undivided, your time your own to invest entirely in yourself. Want to work late on a passion project? No one's waiting with a cold dinner. Dreaming of taking that job opportunity across the country? No other career competes with yours. Your professional growth in this independent state becomes truly boundless. Your health and fitness become entirely aligned with your schedule and your goals. Your meal plans, your workout routine, they are meticulously crafted by you, for you. There's no one bringing home tempting junk food to derail your discipline. No one disrupting your precious sleep patterns. No one's unhealthy habits subtly influencing yours. You are in complete sovereign control of your well-being. And your personal space? That's something truly sacred. When you live alone, your home ceases to be just a dwelling and transforms into a sanctuary. Every object within it reflects your true self. Every corner whispers your story, not someone else's. The energy of your space is exactly what you choose it to be, pure, uncompromised, and absolutely yours. Time management ceases to be a frantic juggling act and becomes an art you master with grace. No more coordinating schedules, no more waiting endlessly for someone to get ready, no more enduring TV shows you despise just to keep someone else content. Your time becomes profoundly yours, and you learn to wield it with wisdom and intention. Perhaps the most profound gift of living alone is the relationship you forge with yourself, a bond that becomes rock solid, an unshakable foundation for everything else. You learn to trust your intuition, that deep gut feeling that guides you truly. You understand your inherent worth, not as a reflection of another's gaze, but as an undeniable truth. And when you know your worth, you cease to accept anything less than you deserve. Some will try to subtly, or not so subtly, suggest that there's something amiss with you for choosing this path. They'll offer looks of pity, attempt to set you up on dates, or sagely pronounce, you just haven't found the right person yet. But here's the beautiful, liberating truth. You have already found the right person. That person is you. Living alone instills an extraordinary sense of self-reliance. When something breaks, you learn to fix it. When problems arise, you confront and solve them. When critical decisions loom, you make them with conviction. This process cultivates a brand of confidence that no external relationship can ever bestow upon you. It is the priceless freedom to pursue your interests without limit or apology. Want to fill your house floor to ceiling with books? Do it. Dream of transforming your living room into a vibrant art studio? Go ahead. Fancy practicing drum solos at midnight? Invest in those soundproof panels and rock on. Your space, your rules, your boundless interests. Even holidays and special occasions, often burdened by societal pressure to be shared, take on a new, personalized meaning. When you live alone, you're empowered to create your own unique traditions, to celebrate life on your own cherished terms. There's no compromising on how to spend Christmas, no heated arguments about which family to visit for Thanksgiving. Your emotional growth accelerates profoundly in solitude. You learn to process your feelings raw and real, without the subconscious urge to depend on someone else to validate or manage them. This cultivates deep emotional intelligence. You understand yourself better, becoming your own wisest confidant and best friend. Furthermore, the skill of setting personal boundaries becomes second nature. You clearly define what you will and will not accept in your life, ceasing to make excuses for other people's behavior. Your standards naturally rise because you truly comprehend your own worth. The peace of mind that accompanies living alone is quite simply invaluable. No anxious wonderings about fidelity, no nagging doubts about late nights or intentions, just pure, simple trust in yourself and the decisions you make. Your home transforms into a literal reflection of your mental state. A clean space often correlates with a clear, calm mind. You purposefully create an environment that nourishes your soul, free from someone else's clutter, both physical and emotional. The array of practical skills you develop while living alone is astonishing and deeply empowering. From cooking to cleaning, managing complex finances to handling emergencies, you become capable in ways you might never have imagined. These are not merely survival skills, they are fundamental life mastery skills. And while some might question the absence of intimacy, let me illuminate a profound truth. The most crucial intimacy is the one you cultivate with yourself. Understanding your deepest thoughts, knowing your authentic desires, being utterly comfortable and at peace in your own skin, that is the purest form of intimacy there is. Living alone fundamentally shifts your perspective on relationships. You begin to see them for what they genuinely are, rather than the idealized versions perpetuated by movies and societal narratives. You internalize the understanding that adding someone to your life should always multiply your joy, never divide your peace. Importantly, embracing a solo life is not a permanent, unalterable decision. It's not a vow to forever shun relationships. Instead, it's a conscious, powerful choice to put yourself first, to build such an incredibly strong foundation within yourself that, should you choose to share your life with someone, it's born from a place of pure want, not desperate need. Paradoxically, your social life often flourishes when you live alone. Why? Because you actively choose your interactions. Your friendships become more meaningful, deeper, your relationships with family members strengthen. You connect with people because you genuinely want to, not because you're merely trying to escape loneliness. When you live alone, you learn to celebrate yourself, your achievements, no matter how seemingly small. Each victory becomes a moment worth acknowledging, and you discover you don't need external validation to feel accomplished or worthy. The personal growth you experience in solitude is truly unparalleled. Each day presents new opportunities to learn about yourself, to challenge your assumptions, to courageously push your own boundaries. You become your own most effective motivator, your most insightful critic, and your most ardent cheerleader. This isn't about being selfish, it's about constructing a foundation so robust, so resilient, that nothing can truly knock you down. It's about crafting a life so inherently rich and fulfilling that relationships become a beautiful choice, an additive joy, never a desperate necessity. Always remember this crucial truth. At the end of every single day, you are the one who must live with your choices. You are the one who looks back at your decisions, and you are the one who meets your own gaze in the mirror. When you live alone, that reflection shows you someone strong, someone capable, someone whole and complete unto themselves. So stand tall and proud in your decision to live alone. Wear it like a badge of honor, because it is an honorable act to choose yourself. It is incredibly brave to forge your own path, and it is undeniably powerful to be complete on your own terms. Don't let anyone persuade you that you're missing out. You are not missing anything. You are gaining everything. You are gaining unwavering strength, profound wisdom, resolute independence, and most importantly, a deep, abiding understanding of who you truly are. This is your life, your sacred space, your unique journey. Living alone isn't just an option. It's a transformative opportunity to blossom into the strongest, most authentic, and most magnificent version of yourself. Take it from me, Edgar Cayce, someone who understands the whispers of the soul, the profound peace you unearth in solitude, the quiet strength you cultivate through independence, and the pure, unadulterated joy you discover in self-reliance. These are priceless gifts you bestow upon yourself when you courageously choose to live alone. Stand firm in your choice, walk proudly in your independence, because living alone isn't merely about being by yourself, it's about being your complete self, utterly and unapologetically. And my friends, that is the true essence of freedom. Embrace the silence, cherish your rituals, and revel in the profound beauty of crafting a life that is undeniably, magnificently yours. For at the end of all paths, the person you spend the most time with is yourself. Make sure that person is someone you are fiercely proud to be, strong, capable, and wonderfully complete. You are not just surviving solo, you are mastering the art of self-sufficient living. You are not just making it work, you are making it absolutely spectacular. So here's to the independent spirit, the solo warrior, the beautifully complete individual. Here's to your choices, your strength, your journey. Because living alone isn't just a lifestyle, it is your masterpiece, and you are painting it perfectly, one independent day at a time.